Hi everybody, Casey Martinez, 13 Stars Baseball. In today's video I want to talk about calling pitches. Specifically, there was a game the other day between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Toronto Blue Jays where Vladimir Guerrero, Justin Turner hit back-to-back home runs. The pitcher was Manuel Rodriguez, catcher was Ben Rortvedt, and I want to talk about their sequencing, how they approached the game, and there are three learning lessons that I think we can take away from this. Namely, 1, the situation is going to dictate our approach. Number 2, we have to press our advantage when we have it. And lastly, we have to be aware of our tendencies and be willing to break them. So let's go ahead and dive into the video and we'll go from there. Talking about the situation dictating our approach. Here we have a situation, Manuel Rodriguez coming in relief of Tyler Alexander. So we have a 3-0 ball game. We have got a 3-run lead. The bases are empty. We have the best hitter in the ballpark at the plate. What we want to do is we want to get the ball in play as early as possible. We want to give up as little information as possible. There aren't too many chances that we have in a game where we can really challenge a hitter like Guerrero. So in this situation, we really want to get after him. I'm going to pause right there. I just want to call out where this setup is. So he's giving a target right in the middle of the plate. I mean, it's right down the heart of the plate. It's belt high. That's you might think to yourself like, wow, why would he give a target there? And in my mind, this is perfect. Again, the situation is a 3-run lead, nobody on base. We've got the best hitter in the ballpark. So we don't want to waste any time. We want to go in and get after him. We want to get the ball in play as early as possible. All right, let's see what happens here. Look at that. So he gave a target right down the middle of the plate. The pitch ends up perfect. 95-mile-an-hour sinker on the black. That is a real tough pitch to hit. Gets us ahead. We've got an 0-1 count now. Kind of opens up our playbook. We can do 100 different things. Well, he's only got two different pitches, but we have a wide open playbook. We can do whatever we want to here. So this right here is what I mean by pressing the advantage. The advantage for Rodriguez in this situation is that he's coming in relief of Tyler Alexander, who tops out at about 85, 86 miles an hour with his fastball. He's a soft-throwing left-hander, throws a lot of off-speed pitches. In Vladimir Guerrero's last at-bat, he was out in front of a slider and hit a weak ground ball up the middle. So here, pressing our advantage means identifying the area where we have a distinct advantage over the hitter. In this case, it's the sinker in on Vladimir Guerrero. So let's keep it going and keep filling up that strike zone, and we'll see what happens next. Let's give it a sign. I'm going to pause right there. Now look at this. So we have an 0-1 count. Rortvedt is set up on the black. He's set up essentially where that last pitch finished. I don't like this setup really at all. The problem that I have with it is we're sending a message to the pitcher that we need to be fine with this pitch. We need to be precise. We need to be pinpoint accurate on where we're throwing this pitch. And that's not the message we want to send to the pitcher at this time. There are many times when you're facing the other team's best hitter where that is absolutely the right message. In this situation, we've got a 3-run lead. We want this ball in play as early as possible. And setting up on the black in this situation is not the best way to do that. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. So he misses. He just absolutely misses. This could be the result of him trying to be too fine. There's any number of different reasons that a pitcher would miss. But the message that Rortvedt sent in this for this pitch was not the right message in my mind. He should have been set up middle of the plate, or at least over half the plate, to let that ball move and send the message that, yeah, we want to fill up the strike zone right now. All right, so we've got a 1-1 count, 1 ball, 1 strike count. Vladimir Guerrero knows the tendency of the pitcher. Manuel Rodriguez, he throws that fastball, he throws a slider, and that's it. And he throws them about 50-50. So for every fastball, he's probably going to throw a slider. Vladdy knows that. Everybody on the bench knows that. Here we have a situation where Vladdy, if he's aware of the situation, he knows he's seeing 2 fastballs. He's probably aware that he's likely to see a slider in this situation. And so let's go ahead and watch the video, see what happens. And there it is. So I don't love this pitch in this situation for a couple reasons. One, it's not a great pitch. It's not very well executed. Again, in this situation, if he's going to throw that slider, it's got to be middle of the plate away, and he's got to throw it for a strike. What we've done here is we've given the hitter a lot of information. We've told the hitter where the release point is. We've given him the pace of the pitch. We've given him the break of the pitch. So we've taken him from a low information environment to a high information environment. Now he's seen everything that Manuel Rodriguez throws. And in addition to that, his slider is about the same speed as the last pitcher's fastball. So that's already a pace that Guerrero's seen. He's comfortable. He's feeling pretty good about that. So those are our 3 points. Again, number 1, the situation dictates that we should be going after Guerrero. Number 2, we have to press our advantage. The advantage here is velocity and that sinker. That fastball in on the hands is our number 1 weapon in this situation. Number 3, we know our tendency is to throw half and half fastballs and sliders. So we have to be ready, we have to be aware of that, we have to be thinking about that, and we have to be willing to break that tendency. That's going to help us not only in this at-bat, but in future at-bats against this hitter. Let's see what happens here. Slider, 90 miles an hour, inner half, hits it about 405 feet. That is going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. This is a brand new channel. We're dedicated to the catching position and how it affects the game of baseball. We'll be exploring some different tips and tricks. We're going to talk about training practices, things along those lines. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And if there's something specific you'd like us to talk about, please put it in the comments. We'll see you at the next one.